Now this one doesn't work very well, and I know it's low on transmission fluid, but when the lift comes up, it just won't stay up at all under its own power. It falls back down immediately, so can't really do much work with it. My mom's all-time favorite saying was, God laughs when you tell him your plans. We had big plans for this afternoon. Well, here we are, doing none of them. Howdy folks, my name's Reagan. Welcome back to the GWP Homestead. Today has just turned into a lazy afternoon, and sometimes you need that, and that's all right. We're just gonna take today and, I don't know, wander around, see what we can get into. Maybe hang out with a chicken. These really can be some of the best days.
Dad, you want to see how fast I can run?
Yeah. By my best estimate, I've got about, I don't know, 4 more months, maybe 6 before it's not just, hey, you want to see how fast I can run? It's, you want to see how high I can climb? You want to see how far I can jump? I was a tree climber as a child, and I still kind of am. Just, you know, now I have to be more keenly aware that if I fall, I'm going to put my family in a bad spot because I'm probably not going to be able to work. Once a farm boy, always a farm boy. Please don't peck the camera. Are you eating grass? I hope not. You want to go check on the goats? You want to go see the goats? Come on, let's go see the goats. So yesterday I had a revelation about my tractor, and I guess before I get to that, let me show you something else that's pretty cool. So this is that little oak tree that the kids and I transplanted from my family farm. It's been in my grandmother's family for many years now. And this, I guess, is even before Deacon. So it's just Keaton and Riley that were up there. When we transplanted it, it was about 5, maybe like 6 feet tall at the very top. I don't think it was quite as tall as I am. Now that's a little tall for a tree that you're trying to transplant. The top of that tree ended up not making it, but the roots were well established, and we had a stump sprout shoot off of that tree. And the stump sprout is about as big around as my pinky finger now. And I'm so excited to see that doing. There's nothing special about the tree necessarily. I really just wanted to take a little oak tree off of that property and bring it back here to our place. I'm way too sentimental for my own good, but that's just the way I'm wired. Nobody's gonna change that. So yesterday my in-laws came up for a visit, and I was just out here hanging out with my father-in-law for a minute. And while, you know, we're just sitting around shooting a breeze like men tend to do, and I can't sit still without my hands being busy with something, I got to playing around with my tractor, and I realized that my lift problem that I've been kind of putting off, you know, I just hadn't really got around to tackling it. It hadn't been a super high priority, even though it maybe should have been. I'm kind of thinking now it's not going to be as big of a deal as I thought it might be, because the lift on the parts tractor seems to be in like perfect condition. So when I bought this tractor, I got another one that's a few years older than it. It really seems to be in pretty good shape. I just don't know when the last time it ran is. It was missing a few parts, but I really like it, but I've robbed kind of bits and pieces off of it as I needed to. And I think I figured out that the lift on that tractor works great. Now this one doesn't work very well, and I know it's low on transmission fluid, but when the lift comes up, it just won't stay up at all under its own power. It falls back down immediately, so can't really do much work with it. But if that system works good on the parts tractor, there's a pretty good chance I'm just gonna take that entire assembly off of the other tractor, plug it into this one, put some good fresh fluid in it, and we might just be ready to rock and roll. And so with that in mind, and cleaning up some loose wiring that I've had in there that's, yeah, I'm not proud of that, but got it cleaned up, so we're in good shape there. I might just have a nice working tractor, and it runs great. Tractor does great for me. I just can't do much tractor work with it right now, but it might just not be very long. And I'm looking forward to getting out here and doing that. In the meantime, however, we're just gonna have to continue to rely on old reliable, like we've been doing, the John Deere GX255 lawn tractor. You can get a lot done with a lawnmower, maybe even more than you ought to do. Try to do, but you can do it. thank you so much for hanging out with us a little while today. Really means the world having you around. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click that video if you want to see more of what we got going on. We'll see y'all soon.